Hey guys, it's your boy Ghost Rider 730. Today, I just got home not too long ago from work. I was anticipating Inside Xbox, and I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts. I just got done finished watching it, and I wasn't too impressed. It was alright. It wasn't what I expected, but it was about third party games, right? So, my honest opinion, let's keep it real. Like, it was alright. It wasn't like crazy, like something that'll blow your mind. What's going on, Other Zinc? My thoughts on the Inside Xbox show was it was decent. It wasn't like mind blowing. You understand? Like Bright Memory Infinite, that game right there. I want to talk about that game first. First game they showed, Bright Memory Infinite. The game, I actually thought that game was. Me and my wife was watching it together, and I was like, hold on. The way the gun looks, I thought that was. First thing I said was, "Is that Call of Duty?" Hey, Other Zinc, you right. A show was better than no show. Yeah, of course. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my mind right there. Yeah, show's better than none. Sony ain't show none anyway. So it's an Xbox and Sony show anyway because it was a third party show. But Xbox looked out. But I'm just saying, like Bright Memory Infinite. When I first seen it, I'm like, oh, I'm like, yo, that's a new Call of Duty. I'm like, that's got to be Call of Duty. They running on walls. I was like, oh, come on, man. Right when we had boots on the ground. But then I'm like, hold on, man. It reminded me of Titanfall. I'm like, oh, this is Titanfall? But nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was a little something different. Like, the guy pulled out a shield, a sword, busting gats, or he's busting gats. The game was like a little crazy. Shinu Elite, what's up, man? You thought it was badass? You thought it was a badass show? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not into that type of style, certain type of games in there. I wasn't really too into it. It was good to see games, but I'm gonna get to that. But right now, I just want to say what y'all thought about Bright Memory Infinite. Because to me, when I first saw it, like I was explaining, was like my wife and me. I'm like, yo, that's Call of Duty. I'm like, oh, come on. But then I'm like, yo, is that Titanfall? So it just caught me off guard. But it looked at okay. It looked at all right. The running on walls, jumping. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, hold on. But yeah, that's one game that I could mess with. I'm really looking like I could. Yeah, your boy Ghost might cop that. That was looking nice. It was looking tight. The biggest flop this gen, Truth Hurts. Wow, man, why you gotta be so harsh, bro? Hey, that's coming out on PlayStation 2, I think, if I'm not mistaken, man. Don't say that. I'm gonna put you up there. The biggest flop this gen. Come on, bro. With Bright Memory Infinite, that looked like something I could rock with. Now, Dirt 5, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not into car games like that. So Dirt 5 didn't impress me. See, I'm so used to Forza and all that. So when I seen Dirt 5, it looked pretty. Truth Hurt said it's already on Steam. Wow. You taking shots, bro? Like the game is coming out probably for both consoles, man. Like, wow. Other thing said it was great for me because Aaron Greenberg was hyped, saying Halo Infinite was coming. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped too. I'm an Xbox dude to the core. I like Aaron Greenberg. He keep it real. Greenberg tried, bro. He got hyped, and I got hyped. But for today, man, it's Dirt 5. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, okay, it looks nice. Got pretty colors in it. I don't know if y'all into Dirt 5, but I really wasn't into that. Like, that wasn't my cup of tea right there. I can't lie to you. So, I just didn't really look into that. But then I want to let y'all know, man, like, what do y'all think about that game right now? Scorn for the Xbox Series X trailer. That Scorn game. Yo, I'm gonna put you a comment up there so they can see it. Shinu Elite. Sheesh, I hope I'm saying it right. Sheesh's new elite. I like all kinds of games. Don't want carbon copy Sony games. Hey man, I respect that. Well, Sony, Sony had no show, but then they had a show watching ours. So at the end of the day, they can laugh, they can make all the jokes they want, but it's the same games they're gonna play on their console. But Scorn, that game looked weird, but kind of like creepy, bro. I don't know. I could mess with that game. Mad Riz 01, what's up? The graphics look good, but what the hell is it about? And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it, the graphics did look dope the whole time. It looked creepy, man, like some aliens type game, like some really good aliens game. What up, Dakota Vodka? What's up, bro? That bright memory though. Ha. Yo, man, I tell you this, man, I wasn't too impressed with certain games, like Scorn. That game right there had me like, yo, what's that about? I want to know. It looked creepy. It looked like some aliens type stuff. I don't know if that was the game. I don't know if it looked like a penis or whatever. Like, it got a little kind of crazy there. But, like, I don't know. But it did look creepy. So that kind of had me interested about the alien faces and all that, how they looked at. So it made me want to be like, you know what? I might try that game. I might cop that. So there's two on my list right now. So right now, your boy Ghost is saying, I was feeling the game Bright Memory Infinite. So I might drop some bread on that. I don't know how much it's going to be. It's probably like $65. Now, Scorn, I'm kind of interested in that. It got me probably wanting to get it. I ain't going to lie. But now, Churros, the announcement trailer on that, like that jet game type stuff. I wasn't feeling that too much. It looked it alright, but I'm not into that. You know? Yeah, I'm sorry about the background noise, man. Over here, I don't know what the hell. People ain't got no life. They just wilding. But anyway, what do y'all think about that churro? So I hope I'm saying it right. That jet game, that trailer for it. I think it's from Indies or something. It's like some type of indie game or something. I wasn't too interested in that game. Are y'all interested in that game? Down in the comment sections, y'all let me know. Because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling that game. Okay, you said Mad Riz said I don't think they should have put the word gameplay in the title of this show. Of the show, you mean? Hmm. Well, my thoughts on this. That game right there, the Jet one. I'm not really too interested in that. That's just my opinion. I just coming out of work. I'm tired. Took me a nice shower, ate a little food, and I'm watching the show. And I'm like, dang. It's kind of it ain't catching me yet. I wasn't feeling it. And Madden, I used to play Madden when I was younger, but I'm not really into football too much like that. I usually play 2K. You know what I mean? And I stopped playing Madden a long time ago, but Madden is this. I ain't gonna lie. Madden's dope. It will always be dope in my heart. But I don't really cop Madden too much. But I was hyped for Madden. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing it like, yo, that took me back to memory lane, going down the years. That was dope. So I might cop Madden. Who knows? I might cop Madden this year. Oh, shout outs to Livewise, man. Stop. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Any thoughts on Scorn and the Medium being exclusive to Xbox Series X and Game Pass? My thoughts on Scorn, I was just talking about it. It's kind of weird, bro. Like, it reminds me of some type aliens type weird stuff, man. It looked like it's going to be creepy, and that's something that's dope, bro. The Medium being exclusive to Xbox Series X and Game Pass. That's coming up. Let me see. The Medium. Let me see. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Livewise, and for Dakota Vodka and your guys in the comment section, I want to let you know like this. I'm I'm kind of interested in Bloodlines, the Vampire Massacres, because I do like vampire games. Like in Skyrim, I'll become a vampire, anything like that. You know, I like vampire stuff, so I'm into that stuff, like lichens and all that. So that's kind of something that I would be interested in. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like that vampire stuff, so that's something that's kind of in my radar. So far out of this, I got like 3 games right now that I'm interested in. So far that I've seen in this show, it was so far the other ones is kind of, but those 3 games right there got me. They caught my eye. Let me see. Yeah, that vampire game. What y'all think about that vampire game, guys? Bloodlines Massacre. Bloodlines 2. Are y'all with it? Y'all gonna cop a game like that, or y'all wasn't feeling it? Hmm. Well, it was all right for me. The show, I'm like, Aaron Greenberg did get hype. I ain't gonna lie. But the highlight of the show was, for me, should be coming up. See, Call of the Sea, out that one right there. I wasn't feeling that right there. Call of the Sea, I ain't feeling that too much. That was something that had me like, come on, bro. Like more games like that, like please. Wasn't feeling that at all. Now I might, if I'm not mistaken, I might just cop the Ascent. Kind of looked alright because it was the people. How you say it? They made if I'm not mistaken, it was like psychological. Got some weird stuff like that. It's another horror game. It was like a horror game, guys. Bruh, Other Zinc. That's what I was waiting for to talk about Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna talk about that. Oh, I'm hyped. But let me tell you, man, that game was kind of. I don't know if it was the people that made Silent Hill or something like that. That game looked dope. That's something that's on my radar. That's something that's definitely on my radar. So I'm definitely gonna purchase that game when it comes out, the medium, for sure. That game look like it's gonna be about something. What you think about that, Live Wise? If you still in here, if you're still in the room, the medium is dope. That's one game I'm gonna get. So far, what is it? Let me go down the line. Your boy Ghost is gonna definitely. I'm interested in the Bright Memory Infinite, Scorn, Bloodlines 2, the Ascent, and the medium. Now, what do y'all think about Scarlet Nexus? Yeah, you wasn't impressive with the graphics. The vampire game seemed okay. It wasn't you. I wasn't impressed with the graphics. Okay, yeah, it was all right, but it was something that was okay. Like something I want to try. I want to see what it's about. That's why I was like, you know what? From what I seen with was, but this game right here, Call of the Sea, I'll take that any day. You understand? The Jet game, I'll take that any day. But definitely, man, what y'all think about Scarlet Nexus? I was alright. It was alright. It was some like some that was kind of cool. Like I said, guys, the show for me was like I know it's a third party show, but it wasn't like mind blowing to me. Like to me, it was like where was the main thing I want to say is like where was the gameplay in a lot of these games? Like gameplay. That's what I wanted to see. Real world performance, like gameplay on these games. And I didn't get that. So That's what I'm saying. I'm not really too overexcited for this, but the show was alright. It was decent. I'm not gonna be like, yo, the show was banging, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real, like, the show was alright. Xbox diverse at Golden Friday 7:30. You don't want that cookie cutter over the shoulder. What? Interested in that Nexus? It was alright. Rain G4 sliding. He put through. That's what's up, bro. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. So what y'all think about that Scarlet Nexus, man? Y'all think that game is hot? You think it was fire? Or better yet, rate this show that Microsoft showed inside Xbox. Was it a banging show for y'all? Was it a show that y'all was like, yo, you know what? Microsoft killed it. For me, it was alright. It was alright. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it was okay. It wasn't, I wasn't expecting nothing crazy. I just, wanted to see like gameplay of a lot of other games. That second Extinction game looks dope though. Reclaim Earth. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. Shooting the dinosaurs and all that, you blasting them up. I like the lit. All right, maybe they show gameplay. There was no walkthrough with any games, and also those was third party. Microsoft doesn't have say so on what third party wants to show with their games. You know what? You're right. You're right about that. But I'm just saying it would have been dope, right? Just to see certain games for gameplay. It's the main thing, bro. But you're right, man. Microsoft can't do nothing about that. Rainstar 58. This Inside Xbox is better than all the other Inside Xbox shows. Hey, you could be right, man. Rainstar. Thanks for stopping by and not getting crazy, taking shots. You just came by with some positive news, just talking, and I like that. That's what's up. Shout outs to you. But yeah, man. What do y'all think about that second Extinction? You know what I mean? Reclaiming Earth, that dinosaur game. That game looked lit to me. I might be interested in that game. I think it's co-op or something like that. 3 people online and stuff. You can be with 3 people and shoot it out. Reclaiming Earth, going crazy, gunning down dinosaurs. That's what's up. I'm saying the Xbox Series X, I know it's gonna kill it when they really reveal it and they show how the gameplay is on there. The graphics on that is going to be mean, but you know how it is. IGN and them, they're going to take shots and how things is looking. They're going to try to say it's not over, it's nothing different and stuff like that. Already know. PlayStation ain't shown nothing yet, but you know how it is. They're already taking their little shots. Rain, you can't wait. I can't wait, bro. Until Microsoft show in July, it will be lit. You know it's going to be lit. I can't wait, my brother. That's one thing I can't wait for, man. Yeah, what you think about, though, that Yakuza, man? Like a dragon for your Yakuza fans out there. Look at that. It's hitting Xbox. You understand? That's coming out for Xbox. Yakuza, like a dragon. So that's definitely going to be showcased on the Series X, what the guy was saying. He was speaking Japanese or something. And I ain't going to lie, man. It was looking good. For your Yakuza fans out there, yo, down in the comments section, guys, let me know what you think about that Yakuza, like a dragon, when they showed that. Are you interested in that game? Rainstar 58 said, at least Microsoft is showing the Xbox Series X, then Sony with the PlayStation 5. Yo, all you hear is crickets on that sign, Rainstar. All they want to do is give you ma'am, and hide the comment sections and the likes and the dislike button. That's crazy. I do agree with Rain, G4. Those games in the show in July will showcase the Series X power. I agree with that. I know it's going to be beast mode. I know Microsoft got something up their sleeve because they coming out and they're going to show some stuff. Sony hasn't shown anything. See, Sony's playing possum right now, And that's whack. And Microsoft is doing everything right now in their power to win back the people, show people that they into gaming, showing them that they bought better studios, more studios, giving us more quality games this generation coming up that they're trying to show that they offer the gamers. They listen to a lot of their fan base. And what? Bow. We wanted more power, they gave it to us. We wanted better controllers, we got better controllers. Now, for this generation coming up, they like, you want more games? And I guarantee you, they're going to deliver those games. Because Phil Spencer and the Xbox team is not playing. So PlayStation better bring their A game. Because they ain't coming just to sit down and look at Sony do their thing. They coming to whip some behind. They swing for the ball, the fence, just put it that way. I personally think the reaction has been overblown. This is by Duke Togo 13. Microsoft have a show with back-to-back games, most of them being new IPs, is nowhere near as what Naughty Dog has been doing. Well, I think I would say Microsoft had a better showing than Naughty Dog's Last of Us. In a sense, what I'm trying to say is with that ma'am and all that stuff that went on, the chaos and all that, and I don't respect Naughty Dog, I'm going to be honest with you, because they blocked out your comments. They stopped the likes and dislike buttons just to basically, for those people that didn't see the backlash, they did that so they can get in your pockets so the people could buy the game. And if you don't like it, all right, they already got their money. You understand me? They not really for the gamers then. They just out, it is what it is. It's money, but you're lying to your fan base then. You're not being true if you blocking it out. And that's whack. Because if that was Microsoft, oh my God, PlayStation fans, the media, everybody would be going crazy on Microsoft. Everybody. Microsoft can't fault without nobody going bananas, boy. They already know what Microsoft ate if they fought it. IGN and all that. Okay, Dakota Vodka said Google 13, GOLGO 13. He said also he put Dirt is going to hit 120 frames per second. Wow, that's crazy. Woo! That is woo. That's gonna be lit. So imagine Forza. Ooh, you talking about 120 frames. Ooh, man. Microsoft is getting all the clutter out of the way now, so when they show Black Series X, it will be the bombs dropping. Yeah, of course, man. I'm just saying, I think when they show Halo, that's going to be the game changer right there. Halo 4 and Halo 5 was great games, guy. I could agree with that. Hands down, that's dope. Okay, other thing said Aaron Greenberg saying Halo Infinite is coming, stops the biased media's lie of Halo Infinite being delayed. Ooh, I didn't think of it like that. Good one, bruh. So other thing, I think you're trying to say Aaron Greenberg got hype and slapped the media in the mouth. Like, hold that. Aaron don't play. That's why I like Aaron, man. Other thing also said The Last of Us 2 is a movie like all Sony games. Nothing new there. There's nothing really new on Sony games, bro. They make the same thing. You go somewhere, you press a button, the door open. You go somewhere, you might, a manly chick, transvestite come out of nowhere and beat your ass. It's weird. It's weird like that, man. I don't know. Let me chill out. Rainstar. Halo 4 Online was a mess. A Halo 5 story was trash. No, Rainstar, no. Halo 5 story, I liked it that, man. Y'all can't be shitting on Halo 5 like that, man. The story was cool. It was good. It ain't the greatest story, but it was dope. It was nice, man. Like, y'all can't be hating like that, man. Dakota Vodka, Yakuza is a launch title, right? Is it exclusive to us or is coming out for both? Today was a third-party thing, so I don't know, my brother. My brother, I don't know, but that's good for the Xbox fans. They wanted them Japanese games. Got a Yakuza game starting off launch. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Rain, bro. Let them know, man. Rain Star, man. Rohan Star. Rain is letting you know, man. Halo 4 Online, I don't care. I play for the campaign. Halo 5 was lit. Save Locke. That's right, bro. It can't be shit. You know, they can't just be shitting on Locke like that, man. Locke got lit. He went after Chief, even though Chief could have killed him. We all know this. But Chief respected that. Respected Locke, man. Like, oh, he came at me. He even hit Chief. Chief put it on him kind of, but Locke went at him. You gotta give that man props. Master Chief is a beast. And for Locke to get at Master Chief, come on, bro. And to go after him knowing that he could have died. Yeah. Locke is Ali, Chief is Rocky. Hey. Yo. That's crazy, bro. Yo, man, but yo. For me, guys, today's Inside Xbox, man, to me, the game that was really caught my attention was Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That was the main thing for me. To know and see a little bit of what they were showing, I was hyped for that at least. You know, and for them to be what the guy was explaining the game on what's to come, and I can't wait for the holiday season to actually get my hands on the Series X, knowing I'm going to play Valhalla. That got me hyped. I'm lit. I just can't wait to July to see when Microsoft got more to offer with their first-party studio games. You see what I mean? Like, this is why I'm excited to be an Xbox gamer. No matter what, Microsoft is trying to keep it real and look out for all gamers out there to show your games. And I understand, but my main goal is this. The Valhalla is lit. I can't wait. You sieging castles, basically. You going at it with other Vikings. You going around, basically, you doing what medieval times and stuff like that. Going at England and the dark times and stuff. Just the game itself is going to be lit. Y'all know how Assassin's Creed get, man. Y'all know this is going to be, they talking about better like fighting, man. You cutting, I think, limbs off and all that. That's going to be crazy, bro. Especially when the Vikings used to get gully. Get in there and get crazy. And back in the days, England was not soft either, man. They had warriors over there too with their knights and all that. So you know it's going to get crazy. The storyline is going to be dope. I can't wait to get my hands on that. That's one game I'm going to be lit playing like every day. I can't until I beat it. But also, guys, man, I just want to let you know, like, bruh, in 2 months, we going to see what the Series X has to offer. I can't wait for that, guys. Do y'all think Halo Infinite is going to be that game right there? Do y'all think Halo Infinite is going to showcase the Series X power? What y'all think down in the comments section? Yo, the enhancements is going to be crazy. I just want to see what the console can do. Like, what features are they going to have on this console, guys? Y'all let me know. What features y'all want to see on the Xbox Series X? Do y'all think it's going to be on there, man? Like, I'm just hyped, guys. Like, in a couple of months, man, I'm working right now. Everybody right now with all this stuff that's going on, man. Like, hopefully everybody's safe. They home. They relax. They taking care of themselves, taking care of their families, you know. And it's good to be a gamer, man, because when I come home, I relax. I get to, watch TV, watch whatever. And, when I sit back and I play video games, and I, what gets me excited when I talk to guys like y'all, man. When I talk to guys like y'all on here and I get to speak my mind and y'all answer me back and y'all tell me how y'all feel, basically. Y'all keeping it real, man. Like, and I'm feeling that, man. We communicating, man. We vibing over here. That's why I rocks out with y'all. I'm vibing with my subscribers. Yo, even the haters, man. Rainstar, man. Shout outs to you too. You come by, look, we having a civil conversation without you getting crazy. And I respect that, Rain. Not Rain G, I mean Rohan Star, 58. You know what I mean? You a Nintendo dude, and I respect that. If Sony doesn't have smart delivery, PS5 would be secondary console. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. From what I'm hearing, like PlayStation, man, I don't know, man. They haven't came out with none. You know, PlayStation gonna have something up their sleeve, and you know these fanboys is gonna go crazy. You know the media is gonna blow up whatever. No matter if Microsoft got the most powerful console, it's down to the CPU, down to the GPU. Microsoft could do everything. Phil Spencer, when you press it, he could pop up a holograph of him. And Sony come out with the slightest little thing. They're gonna blow that up and they're gonna run with it. Remember, they was on there talking about 1080p, 60 frames, but they never really gave us 60 frames. But they was hitting that 1080p, but not the 60 frames. They lied about that. But the media ran with that, the most powerful console. You'll remember when Shaggy, y'all know who's that, he was like, he told Phil Spencer in his face, oh, the PS4 is a beast. Disrespectful. Everybody knows who's that. But he never went to Yoshida and said, Yoshida, the Xbox X is a beast. Like what happened with the Pro. You know, and why I'm excited though, like I'm getting a Xbox Series X. Yeah, it's going to do 4K. I think it could upscale to 8K. But I do have a Xbox X. And, you know, while we was enjoying this greatness of 4K, you know, they was doing 1440p on the PlayStation side. So I understand when they transitioned from the PS4 to the PS5, it's something different. But we experienced 4K gaming already, guys. Y'all need to pat yourself on the back. They just playing catch up. See, this is something new to them. This ain't something new to us. We've been playing that 4K, you feel me? 60 frames. They just getting that greatness. They needed the PS5 to get to that greatness. You feel me? You smell me? That's what it is. It is what it is. They getting, you know, they gonna do features with their controller. What, guys? They got the when you shoot, you get the rumble on it now. Like it feels like a certain gun. We had that in Forza when you hitting water. You doing all kind of things in Forza. Certain guns in video games you shoot, you feel that. Like different type of guns you shooting. That's something that the media try to blow up for them, saying that they made. Like they got something new. And we had that already. That experience, we experienced that already. Now I heard IGN or somebody was talking about Sony was doing 4K TV. We've been doing that. Why they wasn't hyping us up with the 4K this and 4K that, but they hype up PlayStation's 4K. What's the difference of their 4K compared to ours? And we've been doing that for a whole generation. Y'all need to wake up and see the bias in it. For those, not my true subscribers, but y'all need to wake up, especially the Xbox dudes out there that's blowing smoke over Sony's ass. Y'all need to keep it real and be like, hold on, wait. Wasn't Xbox doing that? You get it? You know how it is, guys. Xbox is always setting it off, and Sony got to play along and copy, but all of a sudden they get the praise for it. There's a lot, man. You know, Range G4, 1440p is the standard. 4K, I think 1X would do full 4K. Fool, you said 3840X times 2160. Whew. Yo, Ray, it's just going to be a monster, man. And right now, Microsoft right now, Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg and them are the boogeyman. They the boogeyman right now. And PlayStation is just in the horror movies running. That white chick running, with the fatty or the big boobies running hot, And Microsoft looking like Jason and Michael Myers. You got Phil Spencer going, and then you got Aaron Greenberg acting like Michael Myers popping up. You run around the corner, they already there. Microsoft is 2 to 3 steps ahead of them. They already knew. That's why I'm feeling it's like they took some L's. They got beat down for a mistake in the beginning of the generation. See, When they talk about these hundred and something, how you say it? Sales, oh, we got 100 some, consoles sold. A lot of that got to do with Xbox dudes buying the PlayStation 4, transitioning to the PlayStation 4 because of what happened at that launch. People fail to realize that. But anyway, all I gotta say is this. My thoughts on the Inside Xbox show, it was good, but it wasn't the best thing, but at least we had a show. And I kind of like, maybe I ain't gonna lie, show was good because I'm about to cap like maybe 4 to 5 games so far from what they showed. So I can't lie. The gaming to me was a B plus. Wasn't the greatest show, but I'm gonna give it a B plus. It was good, or maybe a B. But at least y'all know that I'm gonna cop me certain games because these games are looking cool and it's something interesting, especially the medium. That's gonna be lit. That looks crazy. Can you give a Super Mario impersonation, man? Like it's a me Mario. Ooh, let's go. Here we go. Yo, bro, let me tell you like this, Duke Togo. I remember when I was a kid growing up, and I used to go like this. I used to be gaming, and I used to go. You know when you die because it goes. Mario jumps up in there. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. How many Mario games are there out there in this world? Bruh. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't a fan of Mario like that. When we used to play and I used to go to my cousin's house, or they went to mine, and we play games, and I got my Nintendo controller, and he got the other one, I would like to play with Luigi. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather play with Luigi. I didn't want the little fat guy with a little pointy nose, all in red, with a big ass. Because Mario was mad little. Look at the whole character with a big ass head. Yo, but I wasn't, I like the Luigi more than Mario. So I will play with green. I'll take the green guy, not the red guy. But yeah, man, definitely, man. But I can't lie. I grew up on Nintendo. Mario is one of the games I used to play when I was young. My favorite Mario is Super Mario's. When you get to play with Yoshi and all that, the different color Yoshis and all that, that was dope. That was lit. I ain't gonna lie, I used to play that a lot. Especially going to my cousin's house after school. So yeah, that's my childhood. Sega Genesis games like Shinobi and all that. Yeah, I grew up to all of that. I played Atari due to God bless my father's soul when he had that, and just games like this. Just because I said I'm not gonna cop those type of games, but I'm a gamer since young and growing up into gaming. So when I see these type of games that we getting, it was way better. The game these young kids nowadays are spoiled. Because when I was growing up, we had I had games like that, and they getting games like the Medium. They getting Call of Duty games. They getting we ain't have that when I was growing up, man. Yeah, I had Ninja Turtles and all that, but it wasn't popping like what you get now, But that was lit back then. And my son right now, he looked at me like, yo, Dad, you was playing games like that back then? I'm like, yo, we ain't have none of the stuff we got nowadays. This is why I said, man, gaming is like an evolution. Every generation, you see the different evolution on what gaming is, where it came from. It's like history. It is history because all of us here grew up into gaming. All of us, no matter if you a thug, no matter if you this and that. The hardest of the hood niggas play video games, bruh. It's a way of getting out of the bullshit and leaving it in the streets. When you home, you relax. Whether if you in the hood, like when I was growing up, I used to see the older heads drinking 40s, chilling in the projects. I grew up in the projects, no lie. Chilling. So I, playing techno football, playing, Maddens, playing NBA jams. And that was growing up as a kid, but starting to get playing NBA Live and all that. Getting into the 2Ks, football. Then you jump into the 2Ks nowadays. I mean, thousands of dollars being put on the table. Growing up to all of that, man. Like, It's a blessing on gaming. That's why I love gaming, because gaming is history. It's a part of history. No matter what console you got, always remember, you're that's buying the consoles that we see in these shows right now are part of history, because you're making those games what they are now. The money we spend, the hours that we spend playing video games, bro, it's crazy. Deadrising Ninja. Now we getting games where gameplay look like cutscenes. Word, bro. Sometimes these graphics are looking so good that it look like, yo, bro, real soon they're gonna have real people walking around looking like us. Just real. It's just gonna look so real. I can't wait. Probably I won't be around, but the next gamer generations that's going down is gonna see that. DLC was pulling out the 2600 cartridge while the system was on and popping it back on. Wow. That's crazy. Y'all remember blowing in the cartridge? No homo. Y'all remember blowing in the cartridge back in the days and your cheeks start hurting? You put it in the Nintendo and you gotta hold it down. Click. You gotta hold it down or put a cigarette matches, the box of the matches, tighten it up so you can hold it down so the game can play. Man, I've been through it all. There's a lot of tricks of the trade to make machines play the game. Using the alcohol on it. Blow. Yo, that's old school, bro. I'm taking it back. But yeah, man, what do you think about, man, Valhalla, guys? What do you think about that? What do you think about the games? What are your thoughts on the Inside Xbox? For those that's watching, like I said, I rate the show a B. It's a couple of games I'm going to cop, but I definitely can't wait till July, because I want to see what my company, Microsoft, got to offer. I would love to see what Sony got to offer, but they just been too quiet, guys. Yo, what happened, Dakota? That's other game. Oh my God. Ray said you had to have good lungs. Yo, bro, my cheeks used to be tingling, so they hurt, bro. Yeah, boy, we agree. Thank you, Ring. Inside Xbox was a B+. And it was something that, people can't just go crazy for and bug out. They say, yo, that show was the greatest thing, but you keeping it real and I kept it real. Like, it's a B+, bro. Deadrising Ninja, what's going on, bro? Shout out to you. Valhalla look good. I want to see what they do with the Norse mythology. Yes, bro. And the way the guy was speaking, the developer, oh my Lord, it's going to be lit. They talking about taking combat to a different level. They talking about on the ships, going to raid, man. You know what's that? You going out there, man. Basically, you just probably running the beach, getting into war, man. You out there, man, raiding using the long ships, man. That's sick. So I played a lot of Assassin's Creed, man. And I know that game is going to be lit. That's why I'm hyped. Ooh, he said the woman on there was... He was loving it. So, all right. So at launch, we might get the Halo Infinite, right? Supposedly the guy said Yakuza. So that's 2 right there at launch games. So far, that's dope right there. I just can't wait to see Halo. I want to see what Halo got to offer. I'm gonna cop that. So I want to see what Halo got to offer. That game gave you Rise vibes? Yeah, bro. I know it's gonna. I know the storyline gonna be lit. Like it gotta be a twist in there. They're talking about Viking legends and shit like that. Like, excuse my French, but they talking about certain different things, man. It's gonna change, man. You know it's got to be a twist to that plot. Something gonna happen. Others think, hey, because Halo Infinite was hyped by Aaron Greenberg at the beginning of the show for 2020. You already know, man. Halo is a big franchise. Really big franchise. No matter if they try to hate on it, Halo's always gonna sell good. That's Microsoft's baby. Just like Gears is Microsoft baby. I enjoyed Gears. And I'm gonna tell you like this. It's every game of Halo and Gears, they are how you say it, they trying to push the boundaries. And I see a lot of people don't like that. And I think to me, you have to push these boundaries. You can't keep giving the same type of games over and over. I know that the old players and stuff like that liked it the way it was. They need to adapt. That's what it's all about. If you want that game to succeed, you have to adapt. And Halo's taking it to another limit. Gears took it to another limit recent too. But you just gotta, for the old heads out there, they just gotta learn to adapt. Everything can't just, oh yo, it's just the Nasher. There's a lot of other guns. Yeah, oh, but it's not Gears. Yeah, it is Gears. They giving you that Nasher feeling, but then they threw that assault rifle in there. They amped it up. What do you think of assault rifle? If you got a shotgun and you running, and let's just say you a certain amount of feet away, and I got an assault rifle, I'm gonna hit your ass up before that shotgun. You bust that shotgun, I'm gonna tear you up. What do you expect? That's like a sub, close quarters. You getting torn up with faster bullets hitting you. Yeah, the shotgun is gonna overpower you, but what do you expect? That's like I know in Call of Duty, close quarters. If you got a submachine gun and I got an assault and I'm going gun to gun with you fast, picking up, you're gonna hit me with more bullets. And I'm gonna hit you with some maybe a little more powerful, but you're gonna kind of drop me. Other things saying I'm playing Gears 5 Horde right now. That's lit. The Horde was lit. That's what I'm saying. Off topic. Anyone love Streets of Rage 4 needs to shut up about Battletoads. Ooh, Dokta VODKA, you taking shots at somebody out there. What's going on? All in channel. What's up, man? True gamers these days are spoiled. Yeah, they spoiled, man. They've been spoiled for a long time. And we grew, if you old like me, I'm 37. I grew up to gaming when gaming was back then, like, whew, just put it this way. When I liked the Ultra Beast, it was, you don't understand. When I seen that, oh, I was like, oh, it blew my mind when I was young, when I was a kid. I got my mind blown. And look at the graphic nowadays. If I had the games, I wish I had the games like this back then when I was growing up. Streets of Rage 4, enough said. Yo, I heard, yo, I might, yo, how much is that game, guys? I might cop that right now. As soon as when I hop off of this, I might just cop that game and play it. Because it's old school. It's an old school type of game, Streets of Rage. You 36, that's what's up. I know you're a real gamer, bro. Because you know everything I'm talking about. I know you know everything I'm talking about, bro. That's what's up, man. A lot of these young little whippersnappers still wet behind the ears. Don't know what we talking about. They like, what? They don't know nothing about that. They don't know about the times, man. Late night times, breaking night, playing video games like that, man. Running home from school, play video games that, when you look at the graphics, I look at them now, I'm like, yo, bro, I was playing that. Yeah, I got Game Pass, so the game is, oh yeah, definitely. I'm playing that. Streets of Rage 4 is free with Game Pass. Yep, I'm on it. Thanks, bro, for letting me know that. Yo, Dokta, you 45? Yeah, you been there, son. You been there longer than me. Woo! You was playing freaking Atari and all that. So I know you going back to even further than that with the pinball machines and all that. I know you going back to that. Oh, Bot, you want to jump in? All right, hold on, my brother. Let me see. I'll send you a link. But yeah, man, like some pinball machines back in the days. My father used to tell me about a lot of stuff, bro. Hey, yo, but you still older than me, my brother. Commodore 64, not that old. I tell you this, you're still young, my brother. Because if that heart is still beating, you're still young to me. No matter what, we all young. We still got it. We can't let these young whippersnappers front. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to get Hebot in the room. Yeah, but I just did this off of the I just did this off of like GP. I just seen it, came home for work, and I said, you know what? I just want to talk about it. But I'm rocking out with the bros right now, man. Dakota and us, we jumping way back, bruh. Man, I remember a lot of stuff. Millipedes, centipedes, all that, man. Like, woo. These kids nowadays would be like, yo, those games are trash, me. Yo. But let me see. Let me try to get my man Bot in here. Let me see. Go to Twitter. Let me find my boy Bot. The hell is this? What's the message? Okay. Yo, Bot, I'm throwing in the Xbox After Dark. Yeah, I send it, you heard? Xbox After Dark. Whoever want to jump in, just jump in, rock out with your boy Ghost, bro. You said Play Street. Yo, Mr. Kingman, shout outs to you, my brother. Thank you for stopping by, man. What are your thoughts, man, on the Inside Xbox today, man? Was it a dope show? What do you rate the show? Play Streets of Rage 4 in HDR on Xbox Series X. We'll do that. We'll try it out. Pong in the 1976 was my first console. One game on it. Lit. Y'all the Zinc. That was your first console? Woo! Much respect to you, my brother. If you was playing that, yeah. I'm a youngin' than you. Word. I'm at it about it. Let's do this. What's going on, Bot?
Baya Ghost, what's going on, me?
Hey, look, let's really pike on my interests. Okay, definitely. What's up, my brother?
Hey, what's
Yeah,
going on,
I
brother?
was just going through what I watched and I seen on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show was all right. It wasn't like the big thing for me, but it was okay from what I seen, in my opinion. That's why I was asking the guys and telling my honest opinion on certain games I
Well, I
watched.
mean, well, I mean, the big thing was supposed to be Valhalla, right? But you know, Ubisoft, does things the way they see fit. That's best in their best interest, right? They made it seem like they were going to show gameplay, but they really showed gameplay in video form, not really game interaction in the game, because it's a different format. First and foremost, we got to understand this is not live on a stage where a person can get up there, pick it up, and a controller and show that they're playing. Because even when they did that, you remember the first thing they would be like is say, "Oh, they were playing it on a PC. It was hiding behind underneath the table." You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
So this narrative of it's garbage is pretty stupid and ignorant. It just keeps showing how ignorant this community is and how ungrateful they are and how, to be honest, they don't deserve anything. They don't, because these were third party games shown. The medium game was shown. That's actual gameplay. If you go into Xbox Live Wire, all the details show, it tells you that that was gameplay. It was recorded, pre-recorded gameplay, but it's in-game gameplay while you're playing it. If you look at the videos on the Xbox channel, they're all recorded in 4K. And it gives you the details as far as the frame rate, resolution, like Dirt 4, that was actual gameplay in the game. They have it at 120 frames in 4K. You understand what I'm saying?
That's why
Um,
it was lit. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was. If that's
dude,
120
they
frames,
they they showed that shooting game that's called Carvis or something like that. That was in game. They showed
Bright
this. They
Memory,
so
that one you
they
took.
showed no Bright Infinity. Right, bring me the charger. Is a game that's being done by one dude in Korea, I believe. It's in beta form, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on PC. But I guess he's almost done with it. But the guy's been working on the game for quite a while. One dude did that game, okay, and it's coming to Xbox Series X. But when it comes to the X, it's supposed to be in its final form, right? So they're showing you what the game does, what it has to offer, the gameplay, not a video, not no bootleg mocap like they do with the Last of Us trailer that they showed nothing but Ellie 15,000 times in the trailer, crying, talking to her girlfriend, screaming, doing the drama novela shit that they always do.
He
Okay,
bought that
because
was
that's all they do.
Kaka.
That's all they do, right? And then they showed her stabbing one dude in the stomach, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's over! This is the greatest thing." The same pony logic that we've been seeing forever. Now,
That's why I put that
my
tweet.
my biggest problem is this. This is my biggest problem. People keep going and running to the Xbox dudes with the bigger viewership and subscriber base, like they are the ones that know Xbox and are true fans. When most of these guys are about the views, the clickbait, the sub count, the propaganda. They just want to make money.
Mm,
Okay? There are many guys out here that are way bigger than us, that we've been here before them, that do not even talk about what's going on with Naughty Dog. You know why? Because they don't want the Sony guys that follow them to not go back to their channel and leave them and start slandering them. Because they're just worrying about making sure that they get those 50,000 views, those 60,000 views, so they make that money every month. Okay? Because it's become a business to them. It's no longer about the heart. It's not no longer about the culture. It's no longer about the essence of keeping the purity of gaming for them. And that's why we are not like them. That's why we don't stand next to them and they can't stand us. Because we'll come in here and we'll do the right criticism and we'll point out the right BS. Now, please, anyone in the audience or later on, please tell me when you watch this show, who in the world is going to argue about videos being shown instead of gameplay when Sony's whole essence and existence started with nothing but CGI fucking cutscenes and videos in their freaking trailers. Then when you played the game, it was nothing. It was nothing representative of what the CG trailer showed. It started with Final Fantasy on PS1. They showed you this amazing CG trailer. People thought shit was real. When you went to play the game looked like dog shit.
hell yeah.
Okay?
You ain't never lied, bro.
And that's how they started their entire essence.
Final Fantasy.
Because I'm gonna say it again to you guys out there that don't want to listen and don't want to learn, that don't listen and don't want to learn. Sony is a movie studio before they were a video game studio. The way Sony sells their games is like their movies because it hypes up the idea of, oh my God, what is this? This is going to be an amazing experience. Then when you play the game, since you can't hype it up with music, background sounds, with fake CG cutscenes, making it seem like so this amazing thing going on, and you play the game and you see that it's nothing like it. It's more slow paced, that it's boring, that it's nothing indicative to what they try to show in the trailer. You realize how much their games have no substance because they don't. They just don't. They have a fucking story trying to act like, again, like I said, like a novela. Why is people saying that there was no gameplay if they show gameplay for Medium, which, by the way, is exclusive to the Xbox Series X? It's not even playable on the Xbox One X or the S because the game is too demanding. It can't run. So it's only going to be on the X. And Microsoft's funding it and paying for it. And they're not even bringing it out to the PS5. It's coming out to PC, obviously, probably to Microsoft Windows and Steam, right? Then the same thing with Scorn. It's a game that's been out 2 years in beta on PC. It's finally going to get finished. It's coming to the X Series X only as well. It's not going anywhere else because
Okay.
it could own Scorn. The
Score.
game that looks like J.R. Geiger, the guy who created Aliens. It
Yeah,
looks like his. It looks
that's
like
exclusive.
his art style, and it's exclusive to the Xbox One X Series X console. It's not going to PlayStation, and it's not going to be playable on the Xbox X and Series X. This needs to be done because if it's not done, then they're never going to utilize the power of the Series X. This has to be done. Look at what they've done with the Xbox One X. They literally keep that shit fucking parity with the Pro
So
because
look,
they're really worried about people on PlayStation crying.
but nobody did this. Hashtag
Mhm.
Phil and them got to get this game on the X to look great, bro. Scoring. Hashtag that, bro.
No, it's Scorn, it's medium. They show gameplay for that, like I said, for that game that's called Carvis, I think, which is a space shooter. They show the gameplay for Infinity. They show gameplay for Dirt. They show gameplay for the Call of the Sea, which is it looks to be like where it has a vibe of Sea of Thieves, but you're like a mermaid in this other world. They also show gameplay for the new Bandai game, which is called Scarlet Nexus. Okay, that looks way better than even Astro Chain, to be honest. They show gameplay of all the games. Okay, with the exception of maybe a few, and Valhalla being the most hyped.
Yeah,
But
I'm really hyped with. I don't even.
but
The
yeah,
one
no, go ahead.
the one I'm hyped for. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's like 3 games out of this. That if I had to choose, that I'm kind
Hmm.
of hyped for is Medium, right?
Hmm.
That's kind of creepy. You already know the Silent Hill type. Scorn.
They collaborated with the Silent
Yeah,
Hill guy
that's what I was gonna tell you.
composer.
That's why it got me wanting. That's one game that I'm looking for. One of the games
Hmm.
I will buy. Scorn.
Hmm.
You just brought it up. Scorn definitely from what I've seen. Even look, I ain't gonna lie. It looked like my wife was like, "Is that a thing?" You know what I mean? When it came out,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
you know what I mean? Like, but between me
It,
and you,
it has a lot of sexual references
yes,
because that's the style of J.J.I. Geiger's artwork. J.J.R. Geiger is iconic. This is the guy who did all the art for the Aliens movies. The
mhm,
nigga is a legend. Like, only his art style is like that. And people that know this, that are real, true culturally inclined people, know who he is and what I'm talking about. But see, the problem was this. Oh, go ahead. Finish what you were gonna say, and then I'll
all
go
I
ahead.
got
Go
is one more, bot. All I got is one more, and the floor is yours. I'm gonna tell you like this:
ahead.
that Bright Memory Infinite,
Mm-hmm.
that
Shit
game
look
right
fire.
there,
Look fire.
bot. When I seen this, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first got home, popped it in. I'm eating my dinner. I'm watching it. Took my shower. My wife's watching it with me. I'm like, yo, is that Call of Duty, bro? I'm like, yo, hold on. Walls. I
Mhm.
said, wait up, bro. I said, yo, that's gotta be Titanfall. I'm like, yo, that's lit. If they come up with another Titanfall, I'm like, yo, you know. And I'm like, nah. I see a guy with a shield, a sword, and I see. I'm
Mhm.
like, hold on. And it looked like a little bit of Doom when they hit the person or something like that. I said, yo, hold on. They doing a lot of different things. I'm like, this is something
Mhm.
different. And then boom, it blew my mind. So that's definitely a game that's in my radar for sure. And
Well,
that's why I
go
gave it
ahead.
B plus to a B. I said this.
Yeah, the show was good. It's about an 8.5 in numbers and about a B plus. You're right. It was decent. It wasn't bad at all. Plus, come on, guys. Sony's not giving their freaking audience and not even Nintendo anything. Nothing. And these guys are gonna talk bad because it's what gets them views on their channel. That is the only reason why they're going along with the agenda saying, "Oh, the show was half-ass." It's all a game. They're
I'm
not.
not even saying
They're
yes.
not about.
Half-ass, they wilding.
They're, they're not. They're not about the fan base. They're not about the fan base. They are about. Yeah, I'm wondering that too, Dakota, about Crossfire. But remember, a lot of games are not going to be shown third party because these third party companies, since they're not going to E3, they have to make other types of shows either by themselves, showing their catalogs like EA, Activision, Ubisoft, but with other companies like Jeff Keighley. He's going to be doing shows himself with developers and IGN. So this is just the beginning. What's this like a pre thing to what E3 is supposed to be? We never get info in May ever. We finally got a little taste bud of what's coming And everybody, instead of being, damn, I'm hyped, this is dope. Oh, this was dog shit. This was ass. What? The usual suspects. The motherfuckers that don't want Xbox Series X to succeed because they're really PlayStation fanboys and they won't admit it. Or because they're just PlayStation fans in general. Okay? Or because they just half breeds want to act like neutral so that people go to their channel like, yeah, they keep it real. They want Xbox to do better. Dude, where the fuck was all the hate when Nintendo, where was all the hate when Nintendo did the Nintendo Direct and showed a fucking goddamn dashboard with just the name of Zelda 2
I remember that.
Awakening coming soon. Or when they showed No More Heroes coming soon, part 4 or 2. Or when they showed, what was it, Metroid Prime 4 coming soon.
That didn't even come out yet, right?
With no gameplay, no footage, no concept art, no nothing. Not even developer talking about what they're aiming for. Just a logo and the background, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Nintendo! That's how you do it. You hype the fans up. Oh my fucking God!" This is why I don't care if people say I'm an asshole, if they don't like me, if they call me a hater or a person that likes to start trouble. I call out bullshit. Okay, bullshit. Okay? These motherfuckers think that we're fucking, we must have amnesia.
Wait. For the Xbox dudes, you saying, yo, there's a lot of Xbox dudes that really front, but they really PlayStation dudes.
They fake.
Understand this.
Or
like,
they half breeds.
Just gotta weed it out. Weed it out. Like, look it, we all got consoles. Everybody got consoles, but trying to make believe if you was on one side and you was bashing the other side, and then you jumped to the other side and bashed the other side. But then again, you gotta always say it like this. What side you on? If you playing both, then you're neutral. You neutral. Then that was weird. You was shitting on one side, then you shitting on the other, but now you claiming neutral. That you're a gamer.
Look,
oh, that's weird.
Just because you play on multiple consoles does not make you a neutral. It just means you're trying to play games that look and catch your interest. Okay, and that's what these motherfuckers don't understand. I play on all consoles, but fuck Nintendo and fuck Sony. Why? Because they are anti-consumer and they give you the vertical slice, same bullshit all the time, and do not care about the gaming community or the culture. It's that fucking simple.
They don't.
It's that simple. They just don't.
Listen.
Okay? If you compare them to Microsoft, they are a joke. How are you going to tell me that Nintendo, having the same eShop that they had since the Wii U, with all the digital games that you fucking bought, and all the games that you bought on Wii U, right? Now the Switch, you can't transfer over none of your digital games. You got to rebuy them.
Right.
How you figure? How you figure? I'm not buying a game all over again just because it has a brand new track or a brand new added car or a brand new character. Fuck you. I'm not doing that. The same way Sony, you could change your gamer tag finally, but it's at your own risk. You might lose all your shit you bought. Really? Meanwhile, Microsoft has been doing this for everybody forever since the 360, and everything has never gotten lost. You're always protected. They're protecting your investment even back on OG, allowing you to play these games now on the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One X with even 4K enhancements, better frame rate at no charge. You have the disc, you pop it in, you play it. You could buy it for $10, you play it. Whatever the case may be. Game Pass, allowing you to have games day and date if you don't have the money to buy it right away, or if you don't want to because you're not sure the game is good, you can play it there. And then when you realize if you like it, you can still buy it with a discount. And if you don't like it, at least you get to try the game and play it because you're paying for the service anyway on a monthly basis. That's called options of consumer-friendly value. Just like they already announced that if you buy an Xbox One X right now and you want to upgrade it to the Series X, or even if you buy the Series X, they're going to give you the plan where you can buy it and pay it monthly at $30 and $40 a month. You don't even have to worry about having the whole cash day one to buy the fucking games or the consoles. You could take the console home with $40. You have Game Pass for 2 years, Gold for 2 years, which means you're going to be playing all those games day one. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Sony heads and the Nintendo heads, they got to figure out, well, how am I going to get all this money scrunch up? I got to save for the next 6 months. I got to make sure I have money for the games. I gotta make sure that it's. You know what I'm trying to say? They give you convenience and they alleviate the stress as a gamer
Let me tell
because gaming is expensive.
you. Oh yes, I'm on
Okay,
you, Eva.
you understand? And this is the shit that get me mad because you don't see none of these fucking podcast dudes talking about these things. They'll be like, "No, but it's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna get both consoles." Why you always gotta mention I'm gonna get both consoles? Why you gotta mention and solidify I play on all consoles? Why? If it's an Xbox podcast or you're an Xbox channel, why do you have to advertise for Nintendo and Sony if everybody else on the Nintendo and Sony side is already doing that? Please, what's the logic behind that?
Shout outs to Big Ed. He said, before I read Big Ed, before I read your comment, I'm gonna read Mr. Kima's. Those YouTubers need Xbox to fail. That's the only way their worthless channel can survive. I'll tell you this. A lot of those guys, they cater to the PlayStation side. And they do
Mhm,
that just to get probably more views, or maybe they give them money. You understand? And they pay
mhm.
and all that. Because a lot of the PlayStation dudes do that. And I understand probably why they doing that. But for me, I'm just loyal to my brand. Like, I got PlayStation and all that, but I do prefer, I'm an Xbox guy. So I like Xbox and I stick with Xbox. I don't care about a
Ghost,
game like God of War. I played it. The game God of War is lit. I can't,
ghost,
just keeping it real. But
ghost.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not gonna say that God of War is the greatest game I ever played. No. Like, God of War on the PlayStation side to me would be the best. Like, out of
Right.
the Last of Us and
I
all
got
that.
you. I
I'm
got you.
choosing what game I like on the PlayStation side.
Right.
He
That
might
from
like another
PlayStation
game.
games, that's
Like,
like you think that's
God of
like
War.
there's
Yeah,
you're saying that's their best game for you
yeah,
in their of all
yeah,
their library. I get what you're saying.
and you might tell me, Ghost, you fucking bugging, nigga. That's the Last of Us. I can't argue that.
No, I
You
won't
know
even do
what I
that
mean? Like,
because you
you
know what
like
I mean. You know
out
me.
there. Like, yeah, you like other games too. You play a lot of them, but so this might be a game you might like and say, Ghost, you bugging, nigga. This game was better. We have different
Mhm,
opinions. That's what makes us unique. But I'm
mhm,
gonna tell you this: when it comes down to it, bro, like these dudes, they OD, bro. Like, they'll say Gears is trash, but you like, yo,
mhm.
how the hell is Gears trash when Gears is doing 60 frames per second, 4K? They're not doing
Dolby
that.
Dolby Atmos HDR tried
Yes.
added brand new elements of open world, give you choices within the story that you make that changes the story. They did a lot of risky different things. Okay, and
Of
then they'll be like,
course.
"Oh, well, we want them to try something different." They did. They did it with Halo. Did it with Gears. And then when
Yeah.
they did it with Halo and Gears, oh, it's not good enough. Oh, they messed up the franchise. You see what I'm trying to say? You
That's the
cannot
shit. Yo.
you cannot have your cake and eat it too, because that's how you know it's a narrative. It's just no matter what they do, guys. Remember, we're gonna say something stupid. We're gonna
Yeah.
keep on top because we gotta stay relevant. We gotta stay relevant, so we gotta make it seem like we're strong. We like Xbox, but
You got
we
somebody
call
out
them out.
there, but Big
We're,
Ed, preach, Ebot. You got it.
we have to. Thank you again. We have to make it seem like we criticize Xbox. We want them to get better. Listen, how do you want somebody to get better? It's every fucking time they do something, the first thing that comes out of your mouth, it wasn't good enough.
Mm-hmm. You're right
It
about
wasn't to the standards that it should have been. It wasn't what I was expecting. No, it's trash.
that. Mm-hmm.
How you say you want your console to get better if every time they do something, it's never good enough, and then the narrative is some dumb, stupid excuse that really doesn't validate your comment to begin with. You understand what I'm saying, Ghost? Like
Yeah,
this. That's why I said to people, stop being blind. Stop supporting these half breeds that really don't care about Xbox and the fandom. They just care about the growth of their channel and them making money. Because that's what they're doing. If you have 90,000 subscribers, you're making money. Okay? You ignore guys like me and Ghost because y'all think we're crumb side, that we're just dumb from the street and we don't know how to talk. We don't know this game. We don't know how to respect people. We don't know how to present ourselves. We don't know how to be professional. And you're wrong. You don't know us. We're very capable, more than many, and if not more. And we've proven it through the years if you actually took the time and watched what we do, which a lot of people don't. And then if you say so, nah, man, you just hating. You just hating. I ask anybody in this group, anybody in the chat,
I don't hate him.
anybody that
I just try.
any
I understand you.
any anybody that comes to this channel and watch this video later, my $1 million question will always be this: what in the world has Sony done for video game as an industry to evolve it and to make it better? And I guarantee you, not one person is going to be able to give me an answer. And half the guys are going to be like, oh, yeah, they created 3D. Bullshit. They didn't do it first. Oh, yeah, they created indie game space. No, bullshit. They didn't do it first. Oh, yeah, they created VR and console first. No, bullshit. It wasn't them first. They created gaming streaming. Bullshit. It wasn't them first. Sony has never done one fucking thing for the industry. The only thing they did was make gaming mainstream where all the casuals, because they followed the Sony brand from back in the 80s and 90s, because it was a brand that people trusted, came in, okay, on a lie, right, with their PS1 and got into gaming. And now those are the people that don't respect the culture, that they think they know more than the next person, that don't respect the people that are doing right by the gaming community and the gaming industry. They think Sony
I
is
know what
near
Sony
and
did,
dear.
but I can put you to the test right now.
Hmm.
Me,
Hmm.
Ghost, and He-Bot's about to go at it right now. You're getting this live. I can tell you
Oh,
right now what
oh,
Sony did. That
well,
what they did. You ain't
yeah.
never know, man.
Uh
He-Bot.
oh.
When I give you an update on your console, I brick it, and then when I
Oh,
did
shit.
your console, bro,
See,
I tell you
see,
to go buy a new one.
see. Look,
Yeah, yeah.
look.
That's what I think. Xbox is the best.
Oh my God! Look, that's what. To be honest, though, they made Sony made gaming mainstream,
Yeah,
but making it mainstream has actually hurt the industry because it makes money, but look where the money's being made on phone games,
yeah.
on gas games, free to play. That's where the money being made the most.
I ain't even gonna lie. Free to play games, they be caking it, bud.
Yo,
What?
and free to play games
Buying a
are the most anti consumer games out there.
what?
And they make the most money. Why? Because that's what created with this behavior mindset
Bug you out right now.
that 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 Sony is the leaders in the industry. Leaders in what? They didn't even create Naughty Dog as a development team like Xbox did with Turn 10, with 343s, with the Initiative, with what the hell is these people? The other ones used to like they did with the people with the main Fable. I forgot what their name. Lionheads. They worked with them and created the studio with them, and that's how they created these. They didn't create Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog existed before they were even at Sony. Sony just bought them because they had the money. Okay, that's why I get pissed off with these freaking people when they get some because no matter what is given to them, no matter what you
Never
see and
said,
what
all right?
they're going to say the same fucking thing. It was trash. It wasn't good enough. Microsoft needs to do better. Uh, no, I wasn't impressed. But yet, like I said, these are the same guys that you'll hear on their podcast and on Twitter. That's how you do it, Nintendo. You hype people up with a freaking canvas in the background with a symbol and a freaking title of Zelda Breath of the Wild Part Two coming in the near future, and that's it. You see what I'm trying to say?
Man,
The the hypocrisy is beyond retarded.
yeah, the hypocrisy been retarded, bro. But you don't remember the game was it Ori or was Cuphead and the little tail, the little fox one, Tales of the Fox. What was his name again? I just threw it out there. Lucky Tales, Super
Yeah,
Lucky Tales. You don't remember when Nintendo dudes and them was bashing that game, but when it came to Nintendo, how excited these YouTubers were, these big YouTubers.
right, right,
They
right.
bashed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game
yeah.
because it was on Xbox, bro, and you can look that up yourself. About them YouTubers, bro. Well, mad
Mhm,
excited. Yo, this game is good. I'm loving it, bro. When it came
mhm,
to
mhm.
Nintendo, I don't understand that. Like, why would you diss
Yeah,
a platform game like that until it gets to your platform and you get to play it and enjoy it? But you couldn't take your time and buy an Xbox and play it. I don't get that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like motherfuckers like what's his name, Spawn Wave, I think it was, or or not Spawn Wave, the other dude. There's a couple. I know what you're saying. A couple of them that they didn't even touch the game when it was on Xbox, and then when it came to the Switch, the motherfuckers were all over it, talking about how fantastic the game was. Oh my god, it's amazing. Same thing with Ori. They did the same thing with
Yo, you
Ori,
never lie,
and
bro.
then
Keeping it
and
real.
and then. And then the narrative was, oh my god, I hope Ori 2 comes to Nintendo Switch. If Microsoft is smart, they'll bring it out because it did better on the Switch. When that's bullshit. Also, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Ghost. That these fucking dudes, they just like they know that when they do things like that and say things like that, that all those Nintendo heads are gonna flock over. Okay, they know they're gonna flock over to the channel and watch the videos, and they're gonna give them the likes, and they're gonna give them that praise. Oh yeah,
On that too.
love your channel because you love Nintendo. You speak the truth. Blah 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 blah. But they don't talk about, God damn, Nintendo's making me buy every game I bought on the Wii U all over again.
All over again.
They don't say that. You don't hear
You know?
nobody talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't see nobody talking about, God damn, I can only buy physical on my Switch because it only has a little bit of memory, and if I have to buy games digital, I gotta buy almost a $200 memory card just to have enough space to keep putting downloads on my shit. So I have no choice but to buy physical, and that's why their physical copies sell well. They won't tell you that.
They not gonna tell you that. And
You
let me
see, but you know why I can tell you that? Because I own the system. I know how it works.
trust me.
You go in the fucking store, and when you're scrolling down and look at the games on sale that you want to buy that are new or in their store, like 3 minutes in, the shit crashes and you got to start all over because the network is fucking garbage on the thing.
Yo, you keep it real, bro.
They're not. They're not going to tell you that.
They're not gonna tell you
They're,
that, bro.
they're not going to tell you that. Of course not. They know. Oh my god, Nintendo Switch, the
Oh,
best thing since Jesus Christ.
yeah.
My dude, that idea of portable is nothing new. That shit was done a couple years back with Neo
I just
Geo Gold.
said, I raid G4. He about his here going off.
Listen. When Neo Geo Gold did that shit.
bro.
Listen.
Like, you killing them. Oh,
When the Neo Geo Gold did that couple years back, right? It was you had the console at home, and inside you opened it up, you took it out, and it was a portable. You took it on the go with you. Okay, it's nothing new. When the TurboGrafx 16 came out, yes, you had to buy two different consoles, a portable and a console for home, but you used the same game. You took that same game with you and played it on the go. You didn't have to buy two games. Okay. Same thing when Atari's 2600 came out, then the 7200 came out, the 7800 came out, or the 5200 or whatever. You played the same games on that Atari on those consoles, and they played better, performed better. It's nothing new, dude. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I can't
the
like
history lesson, y'all. don't
I
mean to
can't
be bad.
I can't be on Twitter all day listening to dudes that I know. To be honest with you, they just prove that they're nowhere near on the level to be paid attention to. And the sad part is that a lot of the community go to these guys trusting in them because they really think they're the real deal, and they're not. They just ain't. Okay? And I don't mention names because this is not nothing about beef. But I can mention names and say it to prove a point, and motherfuckers be like, oh, he's just a hater. He's just starting. All he wants to do is create drama within the community. He's toxic for this community. No, I'm not toxic. I'm just tired of the bullshit, fake ass people getting praised when they don't know shit. And yet, when you see people like me, Ghost, Legal, 100, talk on the scene, or even K Mega, because he gets a lot of hate, he don't even talk to nobody, right? Unjustly. And then they be like, nah, y'all niggas is fake. Y'all just hating because y'all don't got the fan base. Y'all just hating because y'all don't got people following y'all. Y'all just hate because y'all swear because y'all want to be on top. Bro, I am so, dude, I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. That's why I barely be on Twitter. It's a waste of your fucking time.
Listen,
And it's sad, bro. It's
sad.
sad. They ruined
He's
a hype moment. They ruined the hype moment for stupidity.
Yo, oh my god, bro, he right.
Yeah.
When I'm in my job, bro, like when I get free time, I look at my Twitter. I'm like, what the hell? All I see is PlayStation this,
Yeah.
and they harassing Xbox, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, hold on. They ain't even talk. They only show the logo. They show the whack controller that look like a marshmallow. It's like garbage. Like, and they ain't show you nothing about no game. They ain't show no games. They didn't even show how a console looks. And these
They
fans,
don't even have the
I'm like,
heat.
yo, hold on, they need to
They,
go back to that stable, boy.
they don't even have the heat sink system for the console ready. They just showed a patent of what it's supposed to be. Okay, a patent. They don't
Oh,
even know. It's not even finalized. They showed a patent. Okay, and then you see these Xbox dudes hyping it up. Yo, this shit is revolutionary, my dude.
what?
This is interesting as fuck. Like, my dude, are you fucking kidding me? Xbox show you exactly what it looked like, how it's built. They let motherfuckers go in there and build it themselves. And these niggas like, this is revolutionary. This patent right here is the truth. I'm like, see, this is why. Because if I had a gun, I'd shoot myself. I can't do it. I cannot do it, bro. I can't do it. These dudes are so dumb. They're not even casual. They're just fucking dumb. And that's why I respect the brothers that rock out with us because they tweet us out. They always give us a like. They give us support because these brothers take the time to at least give us the benefit of the doubt. And because they follow us, they know that we're not fake, that we're real. Meanwhile, everybody's sitting behind acting oh yeah, those guys, they're just haters. Like, my dude, like I've told people in the past, if you think you're on my level and you think I'm fraudulent, if you think I'm not real, if you think I'm a fraud, you're welcome to challenge me anytime. Okay? All I know I'm going to see is crickets. I'm going to hear crickets. That's all I'm going to hear. Okay?
Yo, man, I tell you this, Eva. All you're gonna hear is wah 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 wah.
So, talk is cheap. That's the way I see it.
Yo, these PlayStation fans, bro. To me, I don't fall for none of this. See, when you ask them a question, like on Twitter, they'll ask you something, right? And then when you answer them, and then you ask them something, they try to throw something else. They
move the goalposts.
Yeah, they move the goalpost. Nah, you're gonna answer, and they get mad. Like,
What
you
goes?
answer me. What I told you, like, and I get
your
tired.
point. To your point, you see PlayStation. You said it before you even started talking again and saying something else. They got a logo. They got specs that were not even detailed correctly, right? They got a freaking controller image, right?
The controller's horrible, Eba.
And the PlayStation fan base has done nothing but they're like, oh my god, I can't wait. It's amazing. We're gonna kill it. Dominance again, PS5, right? And then you get Xbox dudes that practically damn near all they need is a price for the console and show off the games that are getting exclusive from the in-house studios, right? And you see the Xbox niggas crying like crybabies. Like, is that good enough for us? My dude, that is the difference between a PlayStation fan and the difference between an Xbox fan. Most Xbox fans, they act ungrateful because they're not real Xbox fans. Okay? PlayStation dudes, Nintendo dudes, bro, they can get a game about shitting on somebody's face and they will prout that shit and push that shit like it's the greatest game ever made since Mario or since God of War, whatever. The point I'm getting at is only real Xbox dudes you see are the ones that clam and speak out and say how they feel and say, listen, fuck the bullshit. The show was good. I'm happy with what I saw. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Remember, this is third party. This was said before anything went down. This was said. So we knew this. We knew this. Yeah, we're sitting here acting like Phil Spencer's gonna put a gun in somebody's head. Like they put a gun on Ubisoft's head and say, "Yo, if y'all don't show gameplay, I'm gonna shoot you right in the face." And Phil Spencer can't do that. These developers have to do it their way, at their pace, because they got their own shows. Ubisoft is gonna have their own show. You think Ubisoft is gonna give a better presentation on an Xbox show than they are on their own Ubisoft E3 special? No. But again, that's common knowledge. Anybody with logical sense knows this. They're going to do their own show, so they're going to showcase the games right and broader and more in depth on their show. But because they have a marketing deal with Xbox, they got to show something. So they talk what they did in this show. They showed the game, in-game graphics and engine and probably gameplay too, but we didn't realize what it is because it's hard to tell because it's a lot of imagery going on, right? And then the developer got on and he spoke about how it's exciting because the loading time is so much faster, so you don't lose immersion. How the smart delivery is going to take advantage of all these details and make the worlds more vivid, more vibrant, more detailed. They explained it so that the people that are the normies, right, the casuals that don't know the high tech stuff, can understand better what the difference is when you play it on an X versus an Xbox One S. Entiende?
Yeah.
Which is still informative. It's
That
still
oh,
important. It's still important.
let me tell you something, my brother. You just hit
Good.
nail in the coffin with that one. What they also talked about today, well, even with the Valhalla, there was like you buy one copy of that game, and you can
Yeah.
play it on the X, the Series X, and the S,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm.
can play it on the console. So that's greater value than what Sony's going to give you. In all reality, if
Well, look
Sony
at.
don't do that,
Mm-hmm.
that's something that the media should talk about. This is
Well,
something that
Ghost, did you see the
everybody should
article?
be bringing up.
Absolutely. Did you see the article that came out not too long ago, like a week ago, where it said something about Sony said that bringing all the PS4 games back compat is almost impossible for PS5. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, but
Okay.
hold on, Ebo, wasn't there a couple of months before that or weeks before that they were saying that PS5 games, 1,000 of them were going to be on backwards compat or something like that on launch?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, that's
Or was that
I
was just a
mean,
rumor
that's
that
that
these
that's
fanboys
just
were doing?
that's just PR talk. That's PR talk because they don't want to get the fan base mad. But it's not as simple as that. You got to have the right engineers that know how to program from one console to another. And if the architecture has significant differences, it makes it even harder. So I'm not mad at them for it. It's expected. They're not a engineering software type of company. They've only always been a company about hardware. See, but the difference is now they got Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Now they got Microsoft that um
Oh wow, we lost Ebot. The ponies got him. They shut my brother down. But Rain, that's a good one. Sony smart. I will have 3 to 5 business days to download. That is crazy. Oh wow, bro.
I'm here.
I see they silenced you, but and ponies got
No,
you.
no, no. It was me. I accidentally hit send on the phone. I'm sorry.
Yo, he
The
I
now
can tell
now
you,
you
Sony smart. I will have 3 to 5 business days to download. Rain said. He's violating them, son. They're getting violent.
Rain just violated the shit out of him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you notice, it's funny, Rain. I don't know if you notice, and even you, other Zinc and Mr. Kima and Dakota, if you notice, when they were talking, the developers about the games on X, they kept saying that it loads up so much faster because they're trying to cover that narrative that motherfuckers are trying to push, saying that the PS4 is going to be way more faster because of the SSD. I don't know if you guys noticed, every developer mentioned about faster loading on every single developer they talked to that they showed on screen. That's one thing I noticed. I was like, oh, that's pretty smart that they're doing that. Um, Yeah, yeah, Hip Hop Gamer did say that. But Hip Hop Gamer got people that tell him stuff, and I'm pretty sure he got sources, but his sources are not, no sources always know exact information. Only the people on the inside that actually work there. And that's something that, only a selected handful of people actually have accessibility and access to. Because even if you do, I know somebody knows Phil Spencer very well. He's good friends with him. And Phil doesn't tell him a lot of things because he can't, because of NDAs, because it's out of restrictions to the company. That's why these people go, I got an inside source telling me, no, you got somebody that heard something that's gossiping to create hype. But most of the time, it'll be 75% true and 25% false or taken out of context. And that's how it always is with rumors, which is okay. The point of it is that why do we even worry about rumors anyway, or worry about so-called, this is what I'm hearing, if it's not validated by the actual source, which is from Xbox themselves. That's why I said now Microsoft is covering not only the software side but the hardware side. They proved that since the Xbox OG, they can make good hardware. The whole reasoning why they did the X was to shut everybody up, saying we can make a hardware way more powerful than what we did with the Xbox One. Even though the Xbox One was built in a way that you could still get better performance, it had the ES RAM, right? But developers were going to use it because it meant that you had to do more work for the Xbox version. And for developers, that doesn't suit them because the leading platform was the PS4. And the PS4, the way it was designed is all the work is done by itself by a single chip. Unlike the Xbox One original, you had to do multiple threadings and work on it when you did the development. It required more work. So that is why they didn't use it. But they proved it when they went to the developers of Bungie with Destiny and the developers of Diablo when they made them both parity and they showed that you can do it on the Xbox One original. It was 1080p 30 for Destiny and 1080p 60 for Diablo. When they were like, "Oh no, you can't do it," but they had to send people from Microsoft to show them how to do it. Microsoft couldn't do that the entire generation, sending people in to show developers how to do it.
You got to understand this, Heba, that a lot of developers was never utilizing the Xbox.
Dude, they don't even utilize the X.
They didn't utilize the X.
They don't even utilize it now.
Let me tell you why. It's because it is what it is. It's this biasism that people think that goes you crazy. Man, this biasism been happening since the beginning. You gotta understand this. When you got developers making a game like 700p and the PlayStation's 1080p and they not even trying to bring it up to 900p or taking the time to bring it up to 1080p, no, there's a problem. When you look, that's why I said it. I said this a long time ago, a while back. Y'all can go to my archives and y'all can check it out. I have said this before. Phil, watch it because these are the same people. When you give us the most powerful console, meaning the X, you are telling these developers, okay, you got the power of the system, do what you do. But Sony was giving them that system and making sure that their games come out 1080p. And Phil's just letting the developers. Hold on, let me get Hebot back in this room. Yeah, Bot, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Hebot, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, Hebot. What I was trying to say is this. When if you go back to when the consoles launched, Sony made it mandatory to their developers and whoever's making games for them that they got to really reach that mark 1080p. You understand?
Yeah.
So Microsoft, Phil goes, "Oh no, I'm gonna leave it to the developers. They make it par. See, if you notice, they make these games par. The Xbox Series X is way stronger than a 1080p to 900p console. From 4K console to a 1440p. It's
that parity bullshit.
Yeah, but they keep it. They're gonna keep it the same, even same parity. They're gonna keep it the same, bro. Like that's it's not fair. Phil gotta make demands, like, bro, like you gonna utilize this console. You're gonna bring the power
but see, they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They didn't do that, Ghost. Because if they do that, then the first thing that people are going to say is Microsoft doesn't respect the developers. You see what I'm trying to say? They're like they're mandating them to do this or do that. That's why he said clearly when he first started, he said, "Listen, the developers, we want them to do what they feel is right for each of their individual games. We're not going to dictate and tell them what they have to do. It's whatever they feel is right." And most of the developers, the way they see it is, well, the PlayStation console is the leading platform, and most of the multiplats, even though they end up selling just as good on the Xbox later on, but in the beginning, most of their sales come from the PlayStation, right? They'll sell faster. They'll maybe sell 1 million more on PlayStation day one than they do on Xbox. So they're like, why are we going to waste our time optimizing and making the Xbox One better, even though they have a console that could do it, even though their consumers went and bought that console, and we should be delivering because they spend the money, okay? But yet not, and then show how inferior the PS4 is or the PS4 Pro. It doesn't work for them in their favor because then it takes the perception of, oh, these developers, They're ass kissing Microsoft. You get what I'm trying to say?
But listen,
Yeah,
nobody
exactly,
that.
Dakota. That's a great point. That's what I said. Ace Combat has better resolution and I believe frame rate stability on the Pro than it does the Xbox One X. Same thing with Tekken. Tekken's still 720p on the Pro on the X.
Son,
On the
bro.
X,
This is what I'm
my
trying to say.
nigga.
Like
Like,
Microsoft need to stand up and tell these dudes like, yo, bro, you're gonna utilize this console. You can't just be like, yo, I'm gonna let you develop in this game, and my console's better, way better than that console, the competition. And I go, yeah, I'm
hmm
gonna let you do this, and then they go, okay, I'm gonna fuck you over. Okay, now I'm gonna make
hmm
it better.
well, look,
How do you
there's
that better than this? And this was
right.
more capable of doing way more. That means you are a fan of that. You understand me? If you doing that, that is
We're,
not right. And I feel like this is what's the problem was because remember back then they told and I forgot 2014 or 13 when they did an interview with one of the Xbox guys and they disrespected and he was like, "You act like we cannot make a console. We got some of the best people. Like make it like 1080p. Like he was like, you act like we can't. We don't have the team that can make a strong console. Like the
right.
powerful console. Like he,
hmm
what interviews? I forgot the name. I'm kind of saying it a little wrong, but I remember that. And
hmm
I'm trying to tell you, a lot of why Microsoft messed up is because of that. You got remember that? Oh man, look at this grass. I'm Grand Theft Auto. Oh, it looks better on
hmm
PlayStation with the grass. You got to think of all of that. And then when you
Well,
look at
you got a couple of sizes to that story of that. You got to
see, but Digital
you
Foundry
got
taking advantage of that 1080p bullshit with
yeah.
PlayStation and Xbox,
But now
they
every
don't
video
do
they
that now.
do,
They
but
don't do.
now every, but now every video they do, if it's in favor of Xbox One X, they say, yeah, but the PlayStation 4 still holds up very well and it's excellent, or it has more stable frame rate because it's the resolution is a lot lower, so that's a better option. Microsoft should they try to downplay it.
Exactly.
That's what
They
they've
was
been
never
doing
doing that for us.
forever. But listen. There's a couple of factors in there. There's like three in general, in particular that I can think of. The first factor is if a marketing deal is with the PlayStation 4, the developers probably feel the obligation, obviously, right? Well, we can't really make it better for the X because if we do that, like Call of Duty, right, or give the stuff first and stuff like that, then we're gonna look like we not want to honor that marketing deal. That's one thing, right? Then there's the factor of well, the leading platform in the case of something like Bethesda with Rage, right? We sell more on PlayStation. Just leave it the best you can for both, and let's avoid argument. Like Rage 2 is 1080p 60 on both X and Pro. I know for a fact Rage 2 could probably run 1800p in 60 on the X because it has the wiggle room. It has the space, but they didn't do it. They left it parity, right? And that's Bethesda. That they have a pretty good relationship with Xbox. And then you have like the one that Mr. Dakota Vodka. I'm sorry about that, brother. I didn't mean to disrespect your name. The Vodka brought up the case of Ace Combat and Tekken. That is a Japanese company. It's Namco. And right now, Namco and a lot of the Japanese companies really cater more to PlayStation because in Japan and in a lot of places that are Asian countries, the PlayStation is the leading selling platform over Xbox, obviously, and in some cases over Nintendo, even though Nintendo took over in some parts as well already with the Switch. So the way they see it is we got to make sure that our fan base in the Asian market, because we're an Asian company, we're an Asian developer, gets the best version of these games, not the Americans, not nobody else, the Asians, whether they're Japanese, Chinese, whatever. Okay? And that's the other factor. People won't speak on it, won't say it, won't break it down detail. But if you explain that to people and break it down, it gives you a better perspective and it gives you a better understanding. Be like, whoa, what he about to said makes sense. Yeah, that's true. And that's why these things are being done. Because when the 360 was the dominant force, because it came out a year and a half before the PS3, the developers in Asia had nowhere to go except PlayStation 2, which was already a relic of a hardware at the time that the 360 came out, right? It was already a relic. It was too old. They couldn't push no more out of it. It was already like, damn, at its last leg. So they had no choice. They had to run to Microsoft and make these deals, and Microsoft was paying for them, of course. So why not? That's why you saw so many titles like from the creators of Final Fantasy, like Lost Odyssey, Infinite and Discovery, Star Ocean, Eternal Sonata, Blue Dragon, so
Yep.
forth and so forth. All these nice, and what you call it, the other one, Element of something. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, Last Remnant, things like that, right? Because even Ninja Blade, that is an exclusive still to this day from Software, because they were the leading platform, so they knew they wanted to make money. They knew they had no other format because people were already tired and they were already migrating to the new console because it was something fresh and new. They didn't want to keep playing PlayStation; it was old until the PS3 came out, right? That's what they were hoping for. So they're like, okay, let's go there, let's play these games, let's do this, and let's play the role because we want to make money. Because as soon as the PS3 came out, they did the same thing again. Even though the PS3 didn't sell us well right from the hip either. What they did, they started giving PlayStation a bunch of exclusive handouts.
I remember the PS3 coming out, and people was charging like thousands of dollars for that, bro.
Yeah, and they started giving them
Reselling them.
Japanese. They started giving them Japanese handouts. They were like, "Oh yeah, you could only get all those RPGs that came out on PS3 that never made it to Xbox because they went with the Japanese console as soon as they saw that the 360 wasn't gaining more ground in Japan because it didn't sell, and the PS3 was selling in Japan. That's what they do. It's in their DNA, bro. They've been doing this for so many years. It's not even funny, bro. That's just how they are. That's why when I see a game, they're like, "Yes." When I see a game, and it'd be like, "Yeah, it's on the Xbox One. I mean, it's better on the PlayStation." And I see what it is. I'm like, it figures. No wonder. I already know what it is. I don't let that shit bother me. It's they're not taking the time to utilize the hardware because it doesn't benefit their company.
We got a comment down in the section too. I just want to give a shout out to Big Ed. He's new. He's somebody new here. He said most of those developers grew up PlayStation fans, so there's a big bias on that. And also Extreme D. Shout outs to you. That's somebody new. I never seen him before. He said Major Nelson, and I'm rolling with right now. I have this up here. It says true. That's why PS gamers are all the same. Reap what you sow. And
That's Sega forever.
That's
What's up, my brother? That's Sega forever. Yeah, that's our brother in crime.
hold on, man. Sega Forever, right?
All in channels, Sega forever.
His channel needs to blow up crazy.
No, he did a new video today. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, this crazy is when you got a guy like Sega Forever with knowledge, he's showing you the games, his back catalog that is outrageous. Why that man ain't got a good sub count like that?
And he's been here before all of us.
Yeah, like
Me, you.
that's real gamer. Like those are real gamers, bro. Shout out to you. You know what I mean?
That's our brother, man. That's my brother.
Shout out to you,
the end.
big time, dog. Because keep doing your videos. Because yo, I'm telling you, bro, keep doing your videos, man. Because you are a legend. Basically, in short words, what I'm trying to say is, you are a real gamer, bro. You're OG. You're OG in this, and you don't need the views. You an OG. Your guys need views, bro. Yo,
listen.
These youngers out there, to real gamers like that, man. They know about the games, know what they talking about. Show you the games. Yo, I got it. I'm gonna tell you, Hebot. I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
Hebot. I seen Hebot's archives. I've went and visited. I seen his family. I met his kids. I sat down, talked a little bit with my boy. Sat and we talked. Did a little interview, and I got to see what Hebot has in his crib. The boy got a library, man. That's why I say he's a good dude. And people take him as, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. No, the brother do know what he's talking about. He's very knowledgeable of these games, and he does have these games. He's not lying. And that's the thing. They might laugh and try to joke, but in reality, I'm telling you, as Ghost Rider, I've met Hebot. And Hebot's not a bad guy. He's a family man, first and foremost. And at the end of the day, he really is a gamer, man. Like
I'm the same way. When you met me, I'm the same way in real life that you see in me on my videos. I'm not fake. That's who I am. And I tell people I don't represent myself in a different way. What you see is what I am. And you met me personally, you and your lady. You guys see,
Yes,
you
bro.
you see how I am. I never gave you any impression that I was something else.
No,
You
bro,
know
you
what I
got
mean?
a good heart and you a good guy, man. And it's
I've,
crazy that I know I've met you and I've chilled out and hang with you, and hopefully
yeah,
all this I could get to see you again, my brother. We can chill,
yeah.
hang out, and talk gaming like we do, and drive around and go to these big gaming stores that you show me out in Jersey, Ebot. You
All
show
right.
me stuff.
Well, right now, like I said, I wanted to come in. Right now, I wanted to come in and talk with you because, we can talk, and I wanted to give my point of view. I was invited first earlier by my brother Legal, but I'm not doing well. I've been sick for a couple of weeks, and I'm trying to get better. And I don't want to give too much details, but it could be something that could escalate to something more serious. But I'm trying to take it one day at a time because that's somebody's
Yeah,
business. It's mine. It's personal. But I don't give that impression 'cause I don't want nobody to make fun, I guess, and to think that I'm just trying to get that petty type of mentality or pity rather. So I just act like I do always. But right now, I'm telling you, I'm in a lot of pain right now, Ghost. You have no idea. But I'm just trying to
hang in.
relax myself by having good conversation. You
Exactly.
see, I'm not trying to get hyper crazy because that makes me feel worse.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of brothers out here, man, that I'm so grateful that I've had an opportunity to make friendship and meet and get to know better because there's good people out here like Sega Forever. I love that dude. He's like a brother to me. After we talked so much, first time I talked to him was from a barbecue in my cousin's house. I was at a barbecue, and we talked for like 3 hours for the first time. And shit was like unreal because we reminisce so much with video games, old school stuff. And the man, like you said, he's a legend. He knows his stuff. Not right now. I see Sega Man 101, another man I approached and reached out to
That's
that I
another.
saw that he's been on the scene for like 7 years, and he's got a criminally low sub count on his channel. When this guy talks about games, his
Yes,
collection, what
he has
games
a
he
collection.
loved, he knows the history, and he shows gaming. Okay, maybe his video quality may not be and the caliber of Rich Review Tech, but the guy's videos content is pure and it's good and it's informative.
Yes,
That's why I reached out to him because I really love this channel. He's done a couple of videos the last couple of days showing like his highlight games for certain consoles. I seen him doing one today
yeah.
about
Some old joint he just did.
or some other stuff. I seen it, but I couldn't see it yet. But I said, and these are the guys that I reached out to. E-Rock, same thing. That nobody else reach out to them. Nobody else goes to them because they don't care about their content. What they see first is, yeah, but this dude, look at his video quality. Oh yeah, but this dude, he only has 300 subscribers. This nigga,
Yeah,
he been on YouTube how long? And that's what they see. They don't make the time to go in, watch the content, and see what they're missing. These guys are awesome. These guys are good dudes. These guys are what we need for gaming as a culture. Okay, they keep and preserve gaming at its true essence. And that's what I try to do with everything I do, whether it's figure related with video games, pop culture, movies, video games. I try to do the same thing. And that is what you need to preserve. Those are the people you need to support because these guys are not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep doing this shit back and forth because I'm old. I'm old. My body's like, dude, just don't worry about it. Fuck it. E-Rock, he left because he's like, "Ah, no, I'm too old for this. I can't do it no more." But he still put up gameplays on his channel because the trolls and the young heads that don't get it, that don't understand, that don't want to bother to even open their ears to listen, waste your time. They don't care about the culture. They think this is just a toy. You play with it and that's it. They don't realize that it's a culture, it's a lifestyle. That video games have saved people's lives. That video games have changed people. That video games have connected people. That video games have helped people stay out of jail from killing somebody, doing drugs, being in gangs. Video game is a very important point piece of culture and society because it grew and it went so far and become so big that now it's something completely different. It's important to having us look how we're connecting now in these 2 months that we've been closed up through video games.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because you can't connect with movies. We can't watch the movies
Yeah.
together at the same time. Only with our families at home. But with this, you can talk to our boy Spartan that lives in the UK. Okay, for example, video games is a way of life. It's a culture, and that's what people seem to forget, and that's what's dying, and that's why I try not to let it die, and I push what I push and say what I say, because if you don't respect it and if you don't care about it, why bother to be here? If you see it as nothing important, why bother? You're not going to teach any of us anything new. You're not going to run a narrative on us because we know better. But if you don't even have the time to bother to listen to somebody that actually cares and wants to teach you and inform you something that you may not even know, then why not take the time? You see what I'm trying to say?
You know what I do when I'm at work, Ebot? I listen to Sega Man's podcast. Sega Man's videos in my job. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
listen to things like that. I'll listen to yours if it pop up on my feed. I do things like that. You understand me? So it's like at the
Yeah.
end of the day, like what y'all do, I listen to y'all. And
Mm-hmm.
when you talking about certain games and certain things like that, it makes me think, wow, like, you know, you really speaking your heart and you telling the people, yo, this is a good one and this game was all right. It wasn't the best. Like you letting people know. And this is
Right.
what the culture needs. A lot of these young kids don't know nothing about those games because they didn't grow up with some of those games. And some of these kids just don't like some certain types of games because they never tried it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So it's like when I watch
Mm-hmm.
videos like that and I watch you guys videos, I he by you go in, and I know you going like crazy. I sit down
But
and
I go in. But
I,
I go in.
yeah,
I go
nigga,
in
like, but I listen to you,
to
nigga. I know I'm
teach
sitting there for
people.
an hour, nigga. I'm listening to shit
I
for
don't
an
go in
hour.
there. I don't go
I ain't
in. I
playing.
don't
You know
go
why? 'Cause
in.
I don't. Once you over with, the hours went by, time went by for me. I be like, my boy gonna spit
Right.
fire. Let me listen to my boy. I
Right.
can't
Right.
look
But
at
I
you.
don't. I don't.
'Cause I got a hot in my pocket so I can hear it with my earpod.
Right. Right. But
You
I
know?
don't go in. I don't go in to give false information.
Nah, you going the right way,
I
man.
don't. I don't go in to create propaganda. I don't go in to act like I'm something that I'm not. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, definitely.
When I do the things I do, okay, and when I talk about a certain particular person, it's because those people either disrespected me, my character, or trying to degrade who I am and don't even know me. They never took the time to talk to me, never took the time to have a chat with me. They never been in a party chat with me on any of the consoles or in real life. They never met me. They just say things because they know they're in a better place and people are going to listen to them because they have a following, right?
Yeah,
And don't care about me, which is fine. But if you see my videos, I'm always trying to
you
be
positive.
respectful,
Yeah, you are.
positive. I try to be educational. I give people their props, their respect, their dues, even though they don't give them to me. But I break it down and I explain why I'm saying what I'm saying, where I'm coming from, and that's what makes me upset because a lot of people see my shit. They'll see the title. They don't even go in. They'll give me a thumbs down, like a thumbs down. They'll dislike my shit, but they won't even look at it. They won't even listen to it.
I know. You gotta understand.
Thank you, son.
They're gonna,
Yeah, I try. I try.
they're gonna hate, my brother. They're gonna hate.
I try. I try.
It's always gonna happen, man. You never gonna get. You never gonna. You know. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Just put it that way, man. Like you're gonna have people that's always gonna hate on you. There's just people who are just hating their blood, man. And then,
Yeah.
you just stay on the grind because right now you on the shine. You on your way up. Just put it that way, my brother. Keep doing you. And
The,
keep your videos coming. Keep your videos coming, and how you do your figurines. Because my brother, that Spawn was mean. Where you got that
oh,
from?
you saw it? You saw the
Oh,
spawn?
you my bro. I
I
said,
just did it
it
yesterday.
be popping up for me, my brother.
I saw it. Yes, I did it last night. But Again, I'm in so much pain. It takes me a long time to do anything, so I'm taking my time. And you see, I don't tweet it out right away. I don't even say that. I just let people come to my channel.
Brother, let me know if you see a statue.
You know? Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of nice things happening right now, but again, like I said, I do it because I love the culture. I love gaming. I respect that. I respect the real gamers. I respect the roots, where it came from, how hard it's been to get here. The developers, the industry. I respect it. You understand? When I sit there and say what I don't like about something, I sit there and explain why. I don't just say I hate it and it's garbage because it's this. I try to explain this and this is why and this is what I say most of the time is that a lot of these games that get praised are overrated and that people hype them up and that they're not as good as they say because they just aren't. Maybe for that person because they just experienced it for the first time and they never really experienced other games. But again, like I said in the podcast earlier this week, I've been playing games so long and I've seen so many things in gaming that to impress me, it's very hard. So when I see things that I've seen again over and over, I know how to appreciate it, but I know how to say, oh, well, it's not nothing new, but it's still good. You know, it's cool. You get what I'm saying? I don't mean to call it out to be disrespectful or shit on it or to act like, I don't care or like I'm just hating. No, I'm just trying to be real so that people see where I'm coming from. Now, if I just said it sucks, I hate it, it's garbage, and I couldn't give you an explanation, then you have every right to say that. Oh, he's just a hater, you're stupid. But if I don't do that and I give you a good explanation and I break it down and you see, oh, well, damn, I see where he's coming from. It makes sense. Okay. But that's how I know that a lot of people that come to my channel and see my videos don't even watch the video because it's long. They don't look, they don't think about that. I see what he got to say.
Yeah.
Like when 100 does his videos, he stays an hour by himself. I go through the whole thing. I see the whole thing because I like what he says, how he talks. Then he interacts with the people in the comments, and he does silly things, and it's entertaining. But he keeps it real and he keeps it fun, and that's the most important thing. And that's what I want to try to point out. That's the difference between us that don't get any respect. But with others that get respect, how many people in the industry that are right now in the scene, YouTube scene, that are influencers, that are doing well, that get support, and you don't even see them do a giveaway. You don't even see them do shout outs to certain particular people. You don't see them have those people in their shows. They'll just bring other people that are already doing YouTube and that already kind of have following, but that have like potential to make their channel grow and bring them in for personal their own channel.
So
you understand what I'm saying?
They have the people that they do bring on shows are going to benefit them and they're going to benefit them. They're going to benefit each other. Meaning they're going to get them subscribers and they
right. They don't bring them in because they actually care about what they're doing and they like what they're doing. They bring them in because they add it on to their channel.
Yeah, you bopping. You bopping.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly now. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll bring them in because it's going to make their channel grow. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing it. They're gonna.
What I was trying to say is they bring in people. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
They bring people in. They bring people in to make their channels grow and benefit their channel as well. Not because they genuinely care about their. Like you see the people I brought in. People I brought in were on the same, pyramid or pedigree as me. Like they didn't have a lot of subscribers. They were real, and I brought them in so people could notice them. It's the first thing I say.
That's how
it was never about me. I never said, oh yeah, I never said, oh, check me out. Look at this person and check us out, homie. No, I always said, look, this person is so underrated.
Hold on, Judah.
And and that they deserve to be watched. That's how I always try to do it. Always.
Yeah. Yo, Heba, before we go, my brother, I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
we got Judah. Judah Gaming just showed up. Said today Microsoft show wasn't good. I
Really?
don't know, man. I think the PlayStation
I, I, wa- I, wa-
either.
I wonder why it wasn't good. I mean, Sony
Exactly.
hasn't given you anything. Nintendo
Exactly.
hasn't showed anything. So
Exactly.
I'd rather get something than nothing. So how wasn't it good? Because all the gameplay wasn't done on a live stage.
Yeah.
You got gameplay. It's third party developers. I mean, I don't understand that logic. Okay, I don't get the stupidity and the ignorance.
Yep.
I really don't. I don't understand. How you even say a comment like that and think that it validates any attention. You call yourself Judah the Gamer or Judah Game. Why not talk about the game?
Yo,
They're saying the show was funny.
yeah, I know you had something to say. Say that over again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That I said
Yes.
he's calling himself Judah Gaming.
Hmm.
So talk about the games instead of talking about if the show was bad.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Like I said, man, in the beginning of this podcast, it was me by myself, and I spoke my mind. Then Hebot came in and spoke his mind, and now we talk. We went into a lot of other stuff. I know we kind of sidetracked a little bit on the inside Xbox, but Hebot was just speaking his mind, and we started me and him was just vibing, and we just jumped into a lot of topics. We touched up on a lot of different things today. Judah Gaming, you just
Mm-hmm.
got in, or maybe you just listened towards the end. But if you want after this, just go back to the beginning and hear what me and him got to say. And at the end of the day, my bro was just telling you, like, why basically your name is Judah Gaming. You're supposed to be talking about the gaming. Keep it gaming. Like, you talking about Microsoft show wasn't good, but Sony didn't even have a show. So obviously this was Sony's show.
Sony hasn't had a show. Nintendo hasn't had a show.
Exactly. This was their
What
show.
you want to do? A Nintendo Direct with 1 hour of Animal Crossing?
Oh my Lord, Heba, I know you ain't go there. Why?
That's what they did the last time. An hour show about Animal motherfucking Crossing. A game that 54% of the gamers is catered to women, to girls.
No, but man.
Oh my god.
You just took it, ma'am. Ma'am. I said it's ma'am. Ma'am. You want to talk about that on the PlayStation side? Transvestite? Huh? That's what they want to do? You want to talk about that? You want to play with his little Lego?
Listen, with all the bad press that they're getting right now with Last of Us 2, anybody hating on Microsoft as a Sony fan should be worrying more about Sony
Yeah.
than anything else. Because they only showed a controller, they showed a logo, and they showed backwards compat is impossible on PS4 for all 4 games. And now this woke political agenda with The Last of Us.
Manly man. I mean,
You know
girly
what I'm
man.
saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I don't get that shit. Like, it's crazy.
Yo, she
It's
said,
like, my nigga, we seeing games from third party running on the X, right? And these motherfuckers are seeing patents on an article. Look at this patent for our heat sink. And they talking about that shit is the truth. I can't. Others think I can't do it. I can't.
I know you went in today. I ain't gonna lie, but you just straight
I
snapped.
can't.
Bruh,
And I'm not even snapping. You know when I snap, I'm just talking.
you talking, but
I can't do it.
my nigga, you was taking shots. Like, bah. Ponies just getting hit left and right. All day today, you was going. you was taking shots.
Listen, that's why people don't want me in their podcast. That's why people don't invite me. That's why people don't like to roll with me, because they get scared that I'm going to make their podcast look bad, because they want the trolls, the dronies, the ponies, the Nintendroids. They want them to be the ones there firsthand. Dude, you know what? Microsoft dudes don't really care. When we saw the show, what we said, it was good, it was dope, like the real dudes, right? The real Microsoft dude, and we were hyped because we're worrying about gaming. We didn't go to the ponies like, look what y'all had, nothing. What's y'all show? Like little ass kids, but yet Sony dudes, all they do is come to us every time there's a show. That shit was garbage. That shit was. They have nothing else better to do, bro. They're like bored. So all they do is hate on someone else because they don't have nothing to talk about. And then when they do their show, all you see all day is, oh my God, Microsoft dead.
Yo,
Microsoft dead. Yet Microsoft just made 3 point something trillion dollars this past quarter, or $1 billion in the
I'm a,
last 3 quarters.
before I end the show, I want to say this, Heba. God bless everyone out there. And God bless you too, Heba, and your family. Everybody in the comment section that rocked out with me and Heba.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. God bless y'all. And I just want to add a little bit to this, Heba, before we end it. I just want to say this.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
These PlayStation ponies can't handle the truth. The truth of the matter is, your boy Ghost used to say that back in the day. And I'm going to tell you, your ponies can't handle the truth that the best box is Xbox. Phil Spencer, Aaron Greenberg, and them are basically, they fisting your ponies right now. Because at the end of the day, you're praying on a marshmallow controller and a logo.
Hmm.
You still ain't getting no game shown. Your Watchtower show that was really your show. So whenever you say the show is trash, you got to say PlayStation games are trash too. Oh, and you ain't got the most powerful console, so you're going to get the lesser impressive version. So always remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, y'all remember this, that your boy Ghost and your boy Hebot today let y'all know that your ponies ain't shit.
You're so stupid. Well, I mean, it's a great quote. It's a great quote from Jack Nicholson from that movie Goodfellas, right? Or not Goodfellas.
It's
From
man, he
with
goes,
Tom Cruise. I remember.
you can't handle the truth. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
That's
he's asking me when they debate me, nigga, and they
yeah, yeah, yeah.
want to talk all that smack, nigga. I just look at them.
Awesome line. Yeah. But see, also remembering that. Look, dude, Aaron Greenberg came on the video with Matt Booty, and he had a meme as a background.
Yes.
He had his refrigerator looking like the Series X
Yes.
because people were making fun of it, saying it looked like a refrigerator. When you're just having fun like that, that shows you that you care. You're just trying to have a good time, and they know that they're just trying to do what's best for their fans and trying to create hype because it's fun times when a new console is coming out. It's supposed to be hype. It's not supposed to be trolling, hating. Everybody from all sides are supposed to be hype. You're not supposed to be mad or trolling or hating. Because if they showed those third parties today, right?
Yeah.
And they're multi-plats, right? Like 80% were multi-plats and 2 of them or 3 of them are exclusive. Then basically what you're saying is that the PlayStation PS5 games are going to be trash too.
Yeah.
Right? Because those games are coming to PS5,
Exactly.
right? They weren't Xbox exclusives,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
That's why
So
I'm laughing. I had tears in my eyes when I was just
that
laughing.
fucking comment
Crazy.
in that narrative is stupid.
Exactly.
It's so stupid. Yo,
And
thanks for having me
anybody
on,
out
bro.
there that does that, bro. Anybody that says that, oh, it's trash, and he's a PlayStation fan, you're salty. You just need to go to the corner and you on timeout. Go sit in the
Yeah.
corner, you on timeout. Sit
You
down,
silly.
yeah, put your thumb in your mouth and drink some cheche or something. Sit in the corner, you on timeout, nigga. I'm putting you on timeout.
Mhm.
Because all that, I ain't rocking over here. The green team, we ain't rocking with that, man. But like, guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm about to sit back, relax, chill out with my
Thank you for having me on, Ghost.
the boy too. Me and my wife gonna watch that. After that, I'm gonna relax, chill with my lady, get ready to go to work for the morning, make some chicken, talk with Hebot. You know I always bother you, my nigga. I always you're doing all right. But
So,
God bless you, my brother. Thank you everybody for rocking out. Other Zinc, peace out, my brother Sega man.
peace out, all everyone. Love you, brothers. Love you guys.
Love you guys, man. Thank you for showing love, man, and I really appreciate it. Judah Gaming, thank you for coming in. You just got stomped out. Welcome to the welcome
Welcome to the Direct X, Hebot, and and old school Ghost Show. I don't know what to say. I was just
You
something
don't know. We
stupid,
just
random.
jump out of nowhere. Me and Ghost is there. I mean, me and Eva's like that. We just hop on. 100 and them, whenever they want, they hop in. They know they my bros. And at the end of the day, like I say, we the Xbox team. And if they don't like us, who gives a damn? We still gonna be here, regardless of what. I don't care about reaching 100,000
Right.
subscribers. I just got a voice in the community, and that's how I feel. God bless all of y'all.
Yes. God bless. Peace.
Don't forget to subscribe to Hebot, guys. Show some love and subscribe to my boy Hebot. Let's get him past 1,000. You know what I mean? Me, if y'all want, subscribe to me. I'm Ghost Rider, and I'll really appreciate it. Share this video. Hit that like button, man. God bless y'all all. Thank you for stopping by. Peace out. Talk to you in a minute. Bye. God bless you, my brother.